Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. Now as I'm recording this, I believe I have hay fever. So if you hear me like sniffing, I hope you don't, because that would be absolutely disgusting. But my nose is running and I feel like shit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's hay fever. Right now in the UK it's extremely hot. But anyways, in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is beating the brand new Battlefield of Time boss, which is Cerberus. And I should hopefully go over how to beat it, the characters you should use. Now I'm gonna say this straight off, yeah, having the plume sword maxed out helps a lot because crit rate and crit damage helps with your ultimate, and if you can deal insane amount of damage with your ultimate, trust me, it helps a lot. And the crit rate and crit damage always absolutely help when you want to do damage like this. Now I did attempt this twice and I got my second best. Well, my second best trial was actually my best run, and right now I am second place, but I do believe I could actually improve it. So maybe in the future I will go back and try and improve my time versus Cerberus. But the characters you should use, I will go over that in today's videos, the tips and guides. So hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on solo leveling Arise. Now to help you guys out, I have a code that I will be releasing very soon. This video is actually part of one of the missions we have to do, so I'm hopefully gonna send this off by today when I upload it. So I believe in like a week time I will get a code from the mission. So to get the codes, go over to the comment section, press the link, support the channel, and the codes will be sent directly to you. Now again, this is very important because when I start doing the code giveaway, it's going to be a free-for-all in the comment section, and the chances of you getting the code is going to be extremely low. So to help yourself out and to support the channel, go ahead and press the button. Shout out to all the people supporting the channel right now. I believe it's 40 people. All of you guys are specifically the best people right now. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and I will be sending codes to you guys when it's officially released to us as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get this video to 50 likes. Come on guys, let's get this video to 50 likes. Everyone who likes this video is one extra lock on your pulls for any gacha games you're playing right now. Literally, trust me on that. Anyways, let's go ahead. Right now you'll see me use two different teams. My first team was using well, I actually was building my team, trying to figure out who to use. Now I was trying to figure out which character to use because I do know you have to break Cerberus, and of course breaking a boss will allow you to do extra damage. So my main focus originally was just to stack a lot of break characters, but yeah, it turns out I don't actually need that. All I need is one Jiru or Sol Jiru, and I need Alicia and Min. That's what I used for my second team. That actually helped me clear a lot. Now you can actually use Nam Young. I think Nam Young is probably better to use, not than Alicia, but Nam Young helps a lot because she breaks and then she also freezes. The reason why I use Alicia is because of the shield and the freeze mechanic she has, but Nam Young also can be used instead of Alicia. And for Min, well, I think everyone should get Min. Min is just honestly one of the best support characters in the game. If you don't have Min, Libora is the other alternative. I always forget about her, but she's actually a very good character you can use as well. Now besides Libora, then you also want another break character depending on your account. Like I said, if you're using Nam Young, you probably don't need another break character because you need to use the water skills. Water skills are very important for your Song Jinwoo. So make sure that the skills you are using from Song Jiru is the water element. Now this is obviously going to be easier if you are someone who has a lot of runes, skill runes. Is this skill runes? Yeah, if you got unlocked a lot of skill runes, especially the new skill, well, the latest skill we got, which was like released a month ago with the Almighty Break, that is important. It also freezes as well. If you have that skill, chef's kiss. Absolute chef's kiss. Now you also do need Blade as a shadow because he does huge amount of damage, AoE damage that will allow you to clear the mobs the first time around. Or you can use, actually no, yeah, just use Blade. Use your shadows, literally run all the way to the end where you are going to meet the first mini boss, and you essentially want to freeze him, and you also want to deal as much damage as possible because you don't want him to charge around or away from you. If he charges away from you, you then have to run and catch up to him and deal damage. That just overall reduces your damage, and it causes that section to take a lot more time than it should be. So you can actually use Nam Young at that time to basically freeze him. But I use Alicia, or I think I just dished a lot of damage when I was doing it. I can't really remember. But then when you're actually fighting Cerberus, again, use your skills with the almighty break, and also spawn in your characters to debuff him. For example, Min will allow Cerberus to take 15% extra damage, and also I use Alicia again for the shield, the removal of debuff, but I don't think it's that important in here. It's pretty much just the shield and the freeze. And then when I use Seal was again for the shield and the break damage she provided us with. Now I do think you can actually use the new character Malin Fisher, because she does actually give you a 16% increase to your attack. Or you can actually use Beck, SM Beck, which will give you a buff, which is increasing your attack by 20%, but also you take 20% extra damage, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, one thing I actually do is I remove one blessing stones. Blessing stones are also going to be very, very important in here. So the blessing stones that I know a lot of you guys use is the revive blessing stones. Yeah, take that off. You don't need it. You're going to be strong enough to survive it. So take that off so you can actually add a extra blessing stones that increases your damage, and that's what I did. I went to a plume sword. I went with the grimoire because the damage is insane. The debuff it applies to the boss is insane as well, because it takes extra damage to elemental weakness, which of course is water, so it helps us a lot. What else was I aiming for? Just breaking, freezing. You don't want the boss, you don't want Cerberus to go initiate its second or third phase, which is where it becomes immune to damage. That literally takes too much time. So the first phase he's going to go into is, well, you break him, and then if you deal a lot of damage, he now has this, like, he does like a roar or a shout, and then he jumps backwards and then summons a bunch of orbs that shoots out of you, or a meteor that shoots out of you. Guys, use your shadows if you want to dodge it, but you don't necessarily need to use your shadows. But also always spawn in your shadows, because the damage is actually, okay, it's not insane, but it's very helpful at the end of the day. So summon your shadows. Blade is very important. I have Blade Igris. Igris should be your main what's it called, main shadow, to get the shadow authority, because it gives you a 6%, or depending on what level it is, it increases your crit rate. And again, if you're using the plume sword, which you should be, it increases your crit rate and crit damage, which helps with your ults. Now the second run, I don't believe I actually ulted, which is insane, because again, I could have shortened down the timing it took for me to kill the boss. So that's going to be something I improve on later on. But crit rate and crit damage is going to be extremely important, because when you ult, the damage from that is going to be very, very good. And the plume sword also does great amount of damage, so you make sure you hit all your skills. You don't want Cerberus to be going into the immunity freeze, into immunity frame. So yeah, that is pretty much all the things I did in here. Pretty easy, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully this is very helpful. This will allow you to rank at least top 5, well, depending on your account. If you have a lot of whales on your server, GG's is all I can say. Some people get lucky with only 1 whales or 2 whales, but some people have like 5 different whales. So it is yeah, it's tough when you're fighting against whales, but at the end of the day, you should still be able to do a lot of damage. Your Song Juru is probably going to be the most important. The only reason why you have your hunters is because they have supportive capability. You don't care about the damage. The gears, actually some gears matter, the ones that increases crit rate when they're tagged in, so make sure Min has that, or Lee Bora if you're using her as a support character. And also the build that increase the destroyer set, that's it, the destroyer sets that increases the energy gain from your ultimates. Make sure one of the hunter has that. So hunters are pretty much there for support, not the damage. Pretty much it. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out. Don't forget to support the channel. If you support the channel, amazing luck to you guys. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.